Welcome to AnishforU, and after some 2K24 videos, so we came back to Valheim build, and it is a long waiting build because it is slightly bigger, slightly different. So stay tuned for how to make this particular build. It is a fort build, so you can already see there is a stone structure and all that, but it is also very much open to all kind of way because you can put almost everything inside of this building, and it's quite nice in that way. So let's see, here we have almost every thing, like a forge, black forge. There is some passageway, nice passageway, and the gilder's table, the artisan table, and these are for just placeholder. Those are not something you need. And this is a bedroom. It is quite nice, it is quite comfy, it is really nice. And this is a portal room, and very nice. Now we go to our workshop, the workbench and the forge. So it is all are updated and upgraded to the maximum limit, so everything is quite easily arranged here. And downstairs there is also plenty of room, so as you can see, our guild and the forge and all that are there. So before we start making the building, I'm going to state the dimension of the building. It is it is around 28 meter by 38 meters, so it is quite big. in that sense, but you can make it even bigger, so you can get bigger inner place of the inner whatever you need. You can just make it bigger, so you can make even bigger thing. What I'm trying to say, okay, so make it, if you wish to make it bigger, like 40 to 50, and that's quite good. 50 to 60 you can do that, but it is a scalable build like all of my other builds, so you can just make it your own. You don't have to worry about anything special. This is the only the like blueprint. You can just make it bigger to suit your purpose. So what we actually do, we are going to make three tower each side and 2 tower in front. So these are going to be the small tower. Obviously it is not functional tower, means you cannot go up on the tower. It is only for the purpose of some decoration, or almost something like a decoration purposes. But it is actually quite nice, because you had a castle like build, but obviously we are not going to access to the tower, so it is not that much important for that sake. And you can place this big wall, so it's going to cover the places much faster. And this is going to be our entrance, so keep that in mind. These towers are going to be quite big, so I already put a lot of stone pillar, not stone pillar, the iron beam. You can also do that, but you can also skip that part, because most of them are not required. I'm just making them only for the purpose of making a boundaries or some marking, so nothing special. You can just skip that. And for that purpose, actually I do these slightly external edge, so make it shift, use shift and then place the stone block, so you can make it slightly outward. You can put it slightly outward. It is actually good, because when you're making a stone structure, if the stone structure is slightly different, not different elevation, means different width and all that, so it is actually looks quite nice. So only for decoration purposes, nothing else. You can just skip that. But if you really wish to make it, just use shift and just slide it toward end or towards outside, and you place a stone block. It's quite easy to make this tower and make that design. So put some stone here. Actually it is quite easy, because those are very small. And now you can see here I'm putting a similar way. I'm putting it like that, shift and then place it, and now our tower is complete. Although this tower external looks slightly different, so I place it like that and have some support here. Also another edge, there is some support. So it's quite nice. Similarly, we're going to do that second part. So we done already completed the second part, inner side, and now we're going to make the another part. And you can make a lot of changes here and there, because you can make it slightly, like what I'm trying to do is make it slightly uneven, so it actually looks quite good. For the second tower, similar thing, just extend it and then complete it from the back side. because obviously backside is also important, the glute and all that. So not about bodybuilding. So we can place this one here. It's actually quite easy to place it like that, and then we can cover the top. By covering the top, what we need is this one external, so I have to cover it up like that. Sometimes my design actually makes no sense. Yes, like I'm doing right now, I have to just copy paste from the left hand side to right hand side, and that is difficult for me. It is really bad. So similar to previous one, we make a top. So those are the two tower, front gate two tower. Other tower going to be smaller in scale and height, so you don't have to worry about those. Those are quite easy to make, and we take 2 part of 4 meter for the tower, and other extra part actually close up the back side, actually close up like that. You can make similar way, make it similarly, but I don't prefer it to do that because that's my design actually saying. So whatever it is, those are open from inside, so those are actually looks nice from outside, but it is not that good in inside, because I'm going to place some fire and all that from underneath of each tower. That's what I'm planning. So for that particular reason, those are going to be not covered or not solid or not accessible, obviously similar to that. Just have some opening in the bottom. That's only what I need. So make a tower like that. It is really small, and for that reason you can just make a lot of tower like that. As you can see, the other side is already completed, and we are going to do it like that, extending this particular beam here like that. And now cover up, place some stone pillar, and voila, we already did the part. And now we have to just cover it up from the top, and placing some stone wall like that to make it looks even better. So for that you just have to use the shift and place it slightly around the edge. So that's our final version. It's quite nice. Those are not very high. Those are very 6 small tower and 2 bigger one. And 2 bigger one actually also provides some utility, because I'm going to place some fireplace under them. So it's actually quite nice, and I think it is saving time. It is actually getting very slow. So yes, now cover it up slightly, the inner portion. You can cover it up, or you can just leave it as it is. You don't have to worry about that much. So our this second part is also completed, and I don't know when I say the first part. So the second part is completed. Now we have to make the building, the wooden building. So what we need to do is to just continue this floor, wooden floor. And yes, it is slightly different and slightly problematic. And as I already mentioned, you can just make it bigger, much bigger, and much smaller. Not much smaller, but much bigger. You can make it. So as for your requirement, you can make some changes here. No need to worry about dimensions and all that, because all of my builds are scalable in that sense, because those are inspired by normal design. So it is not personally I make that, it is already there is some reference, so I use that reference to make that. So this is not highly personalized, so you don't have to worry about any dimensions and all that. Just make it the way I make it, or get the inspiration and make it your own way. It doesn't matter at all. And Valheim, one of my favorite game. This it is, I think, my most favorite game. I think that is the case. So we are going to put some stair here, only because there is a backside, there is a door, so we're not going to abstract that. So we're placing this stair and continue this structure, wooden structure here. So like that, it is going to be a continuous pathway, so you can just continue up to that here. And now the backside also covered. You can cover it up, backside you can cover it up as much as you can. And after putting those beams, you can place these 26 degree roof. Obviously you can put some 44 degree, but it's actually problematic because its height is going to be more than the stone structure, so that's the problem. So after putting those, we're placing these top one single roof, 26 degree downward. This is actually quite okay. Obviously there is some places you have to manually put the roof, and some places you already not completed that well, so you have to make it manually. So that's another part. So here you can just put it like that. I think I need to put that angle one here, and also here, and going to extend that wall or balcony, something like that. So okay, it is not a problem. So you can do those design like cover it up with the beams and all that, but for the back side there is going to be your main two building, one your sleeping quarter and another one is your portal and hubs. You can make it even a forge or something, it is up to you. But there is a big corridor, a C-shaped corridor, and there is one side there is two big building. You can make the building even bigger. What I am actually making, you can make it even bigger, so you can also do that. Some handrail here and there to make it look good. Here it is quite nice. Placing those beams, dark wood beams, also works quite well here. So making the first stair, going to be a lot of stair because we are going to connect each and every part of this building with stairs, so don't worry. And we are going to cover that whole area by using the stone slab, the stone floor. So also there is no problem. So this is the back side. This back side had a stone structure, not stone structure, the stone stair, and you can also use that particular one, and you don't have to make other stone wall, stone, not stone, any kind of stair you don't need. Only one stair can actually solve your purpose. So keep that in mind. You don't have to make whole ladder like me, but whatever, I'm just making some ladders because I like to make ladders and all that. So you can also make it slightly overhang these buildings. You can make it slightly overhang so it's look different, and it is going to be connected by a small corridor. So these two building is connected by this small corridor here, and these are the windows from the front side, and I'm going to plan a backside slightly different, hanging windows. It actually looks quite good because okay, so like that. It's actually gives some depth in the backside, so it's slightly different. Nothing spectacular, obviously. So placing these 1 meter roof structure, 1 meters piece, 1 meter wall piece, and make a door frame out of it. You can put some doors and you can also leave it empty. It's up to you, because normally you don't need to, because it is inner side, and you don't have to worry about the either you have doors or not. You don't have to worry about it, and this is going to be completed like that. It's very simple design, this corridor. Also the buildings are also simple, so there's nothing special about that. Obviously I place it wrong. I have to place it in different direction. If I place it in different direction, it actually opens outward. So So make it like that, overall frame. And now we are placing these 45-degree angled roof, and after placing the roof here, and we are placing these 45-degree angled one to make it like that. This actually looks quite nice from outside also. So we're going to do the same thing for the second building also. It is similar, very similar. So here place some crosses and all that. Yes, cover it up. So we're done making two exactly the similar designed room, and those two room are the bigger room, and those are going to purpose or solve our purpose. How many times I actually say it wrong, I don't know, but it's up to you how you're going to make it different or whatsoever you try to do. And place some these fire pit item of what is that, fire pit iron, and you can place it everywhere, but I'm placing it under the column, or not column, the tower. It's actually quite nice, and there's the build. And I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, some decoration purposes. Also, some people are actually asking for how you decorate inner side. It is nothing special. I am a noob. I don't know a lot of things, so for that purpose I'm not good at decoration and all that. So do as you please. And I'm really comfy person, so my room is also very comfy, and whatever I build also very comfy. So for the reason, I think this is also a building. It's quite big, 28 by 38 meter, but it's also a comfy build. You can go in night outside, you can go it night, and it's actually quite nice looking. And I'm actually that way actually quite good, and placing some of these here, it's actually nice. Those are for comfort, those are for increasing the comfort level, and so place a lot of items like that, and some chair, and that's it for the for these sleeping quarter. So I think we are almost done. Although some bits here and there we have to complete, but inner side you can just put whatever you like, whatever your taste is. Some people make like you can just place the place whatever you wish to do, or I'm planning to say that if you like to make a gold pile here and there, you can also do that. It's up to you, however you actually planning to do that. My interior decoration skill is not that good, and for that reason I'm not going to make a full video about that. If I have any kind of interesting idea or something different, then I'm going to share it with you. You can place those support, you can just place those support easily. It actually looks quite nice, but for this build I'm not going to do that. I'm going to place food arrangement and all that, and here, and make it. Those are like interior decoration right now what I'm doing, and actually you're going to make a better job than me in that perspective. You can design your inner place. Not, this is not your inner place, your inner place in your deep mind. Okay, I'm not talking about that deep mind, but these inner buildings and all that you can just design on your own. It is quite nice. And the artisan table, obviously it doesn't work, or it doesn't actually need to be here, but I place it here just as a placeholder, similar to these calligraphy table and all that. So it's quite nice, making some it's actually quite nice looking actually. If you have any exposed iron beam, you can also cover it up with the normal beam, and that's it. It is done, and I think everything is done here. Okay, so see you soon with our next video. If you like it, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe, because some people actually unsubscribed last time when I start making the 2K24 videos. So don't worry, I'm going to make a lot of videos here and there, and stay tuned. Bye, see you next time.